Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
All right, time to take a look at that 24-hour temperature cast. Yesterday, numbers got to right around 90. A few spots where we were a little bit lacking in the showers. It got into the 90s. Similar today. I think most of us are going to get to 90. I think actually a lot of us are going to get into the low 90s. And then it all depends on who's getting the showers this afternoon to prevent it from getting into the middle 90s or higher. Mix in all the humidity, which is icky, sticky, gross out there already this morning. It's going to feel 10, 12 degrees hotter than it is. So another repeat of what we've been having. What we aren't seeing in our area are those heat advisories. That's for the north, that's for the west. A little different criteria when you get away from our part of the southeast. And I still think we're going to get heat index values that are up over 105, but maybe not as frequent and not as high as the past couple of days. A lot's going to hinge on who's getting the showers and where. A couple of sprinkles up against the Franklin County coast right now. Not nearly as much going on this morning as there was yesterday morning. We did have a couple of showers try along the I-75 corridor in South Georgia overnight. And I do think we will find more showers at times today. But today's that first day where it starts to look and feel like a lot of those showers get pushed a little bit later off into the afternoon. It doesn't mean we can't get a couple of showers later this morning. It just means it feels like better chances for more showers come when the sea breeze fires up after we get some of that peak daytime heating, which means after it gets awfully hot outside. So just be ready for more of the hot. Think your cool thoughts. Do all those things you got to do to keep cool on these hot days, especially if you're going to be outside working or outside playing, gearing up for the 4th of July tomorrow. It's 79 right now in Tallahassee. It's 78 degrees in Valdosta. In Thomasville, we're at 75. Normal morning lows should be around 72, 73, so way warmer than it's supposed to be. Here are more numbers all around the region, and you can see that window from 75 to 79. Pretty much all the temperatures except for Blakely, where it's just 73 this morning. I don't see a lot of wind. I don't expect a whole lot of wind. A little breeze is trying from the east at some point, and maybe that can limit some of the fog. Already seeing some reduced visibilities around Quincy down to a quarter mile. We will likely find a few more spots where that visibility does get reduced. Futurecast after lunchtime, maybe after 1, 2 o'clock. We should start to get a little better scattering of showers. That sea breeze will do its thing, and hopefully that means we don't spend so many hours with those really high temperatures. Tomorrow, those showers may get pushed back a little bit later into the afternoon, so same kind of thing. Gets hot, is really humid. We need some showers to cool things down. Once they get started, that should do the trick, but it could of course get a little extra steamy out there after the showers do their thing. And I think at this point, while maybe we don't have as many showers as we had yesterday or the day before, we still should have some each of the next few afternoons. So fingers crossed that we keep getting them to help calm down some of the heat. All right, let's talk tropics. Hurricane Beryl is everything right now. Category 4 storm winds still 145 miles per hour. It's moving maybe not as fast as it was at times yesterday, down to 20 miles per hour, so it's still moving pretty fast. It is awfully close to Jamaica, and it's going to skirt by there today, tonight. Next up will be the Yucatan, maybe just south of Cancun, and that's probably late Friday or sometime during the afternoon Friday before it moves its way out towards Mexico, South Texas, all depending on how it adjusts when it interacts with that land and the Bay of Campeche. So still plenty to watch with Beryl. Does not look as impressive this morning on the satellite presentation as it did. It's harder and harder to see that eye. It looks a lot smaller and maybe not as symmetrical, but it's still big, bad, and mean, and it is getting closer and closer to Jamaica, where it's going to be a real busy day today. Further back to the west on the other side of the Windward Islands, those same islands that Beryl already barreled through, that's where this next energy is. And even if it doesn't turn into anything, that next energy is going to bring more wind and rain to that area. So we'll watch and see if anything ever comes of this. Right now, the chances are slim. Let's hope they stay that way. On the Gulf, we are staying muggy. Winds out of the south and southwest 5 to 15, seas 1 to 3 feet. I think this morning it's 70s and 80s. I'm going to leave the rain chances 40, 50%, but I don't expect as many showers this morning as yesterday. I do expect showers this afternoon. Hopefully we don't spend too many hours in the mid-90s. It'll be more muggy tonight, even after those showers fizzle. And here's that 7-day forecast where we inch the rain chances down just a little bit over the next few days. We're still going to find showers, but maybe not as many, and maybe at not as many times during the day. And of course, that leads to more hours of higher temperatures.